you want to get your calculator up?
Yeah, that's a good idea. But you want me to put the? Okay, so I'll do it on my calculator, and you can put the because I'm not gonna remember which was which.
Okay. We're gonna start off with the showers.
Okay, showers.
And just a disclaimer: these showers don't have no doors or anything.
Okay.
So, do you want to use this shower?
That looks nice. What is it? It just looks like water and
the shower head's right there. And
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not much in the way of privacy, but it does look like a nice shower. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a 7, maybe because it doesn't have privacy. But I mean, if the room
all these showers don't have privacy.
Oh, okay, then I can't really grade it like that. So I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a nice shower. It looks like it's gonna clean things. I just don't know where you keep the soap and all the rest of the stuff. But so I maintain my score of 7.
Okay. Do you want to use this shower?
No, I do not, because it is a lava or magma shower. And you stand on a bunch of hot coals. Forget it.
Okay, for February, you got a money shower.
I'm getting a 10. I don't know where the money's coming from. It looks like the money's getting wet with the water, but I'm still taking it. I'm not asking too many questions about the money anything.
Okay, March, you got slime.
No, you don't. That defeats the whole point of the shower. 3.
Okay, for April, you get an ice bucket shower.
No, you do not need an ice bucket shower. You take a cold plunge, and that's what you do. 3.
Okay, for May, you get hair.
That's even worse than the other things. 2, because hair is not clean. I don't understand how you're getting hair coming out of a shower. That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, that's stupid. For June, you get sewage.
That's 0. Well, these showers are not very good. I'm sorry.
Okay, for July, you get cotton candy.
Well, that might be good, but you're not going to get very clean in the shower, so I'm going to give that a 4.
Okay, a 4. For August, you get a normal black bathroom with a shower.
I mean, that looks pretty nice. Let's give it an 8. That seems to fulfill everything that you get from a shower. Kind of boring, though. But
for August, you get a cake shower.
A cake shower? Is a shower made of cake? I don't understand.
I think
all right, I'm going to give it a 6 just for cake. But it doesn't work very well in terms of what a shower is supposed to do.
For October, you get another standard shower.
Another standard shower, which looks kind of nice. Gives it an 8. A lot of boring showers.
For November, you get paint.
That completely defeats the purpose of a shower. 3.
Okay. And for December, sand.
No, I do not want sand in getting into places. You want to take a shower to get rid of sand. So another 3. Sorry, but a lot of these showers suck. So 13, there were 13 there?
Yes.
Okay, divided by 13, and the showers get an average rating of 4.38, which is not very good at all.
Okay. So we will move on to the toilets.
Well, I thought we were doing the zombie-free zones first. Remember I texted about that?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to use a bus as your zombie safe zone?
No, because the zombies will get into the bus very easily, too.
Okay.
We'll assume zombies can break glass and open doors.
For January, you get a nice scenic cottage with a waterfall.
Well, that's nice. I guess we're talking about how to protect from the zombies. So, yeah, that would be pretty safe. Give it a 7.
A 7.
It's not perfect because I don't know where you get food and all the other supplies, but it's nice to stay there.
For February, you get a submarine.
Okay, that's actually an excellent idea because zombies are not known for handling water all that well. 10.
Okay. For March, you get a cathedral.
Well, so long as the zombies can't get through the gate, you'd have to, it's a nice cathedral, but the zombies could break. I think the zombies could break through the gate fairly easily, so I'm going to give that a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
For April, you get a mansion.
Again, it's a nice thing, but I think the zombies would get through the gate pretty easily, so another 6. It looks nice.
For May, you get a whole tree house.
Okay, well, a tree house would make it hard for the zombies to get up, because zombies can't climb very well. They can kind of just lurch forward, so I'm going to give that an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
For June, you get a deserted plane.
No, that's not going to work at all. The zombies would come right in. We're going to give that a 1.
A 1, okay. For July, you get a castle.
Okay, well, I can't see the castle being accessible, so yes, I would actually rate that pretty high. 9.
A 9. For August, you get a fortress.
A fortress is exactly what you need when dealing with zombies. It also looks like it's pretty well armed, so we're going to give that a 9.
A 9. For September, a rundown bus.
A rundown bus is the same as the bus that we saw before, 2.
Okay, for October, you get a nice cottage.
A nice cottage would be nice, but again, the zombies could get into there pretty easily, I feel. We're going to give that a 4.
A 4?
We're rating it based on how effective it would be at keeping zombies out and not
November, you get a medieval castle.
Well, how are all the horses not zombies?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're going to assume that that's a pretty high gate, so I guess it's better than the gate that's around there. So we're going to give that a 7.
A 7, and for December, a cottage in the woods.
Well, a cottage in the woods might escape the zombies, but as soon as they find you, you're pretty much dead. So I'm going to give that a 3.
74.
74. How did you...
74 divided by 13.
Divided by 13 is 5.7. So most of these are not very helpful.
Okay. Now we'll go to the toilets.
Okay, toilets it is. Let's do it.
And before we question the toilets, that rectangle, that's the flushing mechanism for most of these toilets.
Thanks for letting us know. However, I'm not sitting on a shark toilet. That's a 1.
Okay. For January, you get cake.
A cake toilet? I mean, that looks good, but okay, I'm going to give it a 7 just in case, just because I might not use it, but it might be delicious.
For February, you get
a grapefruit toilet?
Yeah, and there's the flushing mechanism right there.
All right. Tough to say. It would probably get spoiled pretty bad and smell really bad, so let's give it a 6.
A 6? Yeah, okay.
Would hold up better than
For March, you get a black toilet.
That looks nice. That does everything that you expect out of a toilet. 9.
For April...
Nope, we already know that's a 0. We don't even have to introduce it.
Yeah, it's a rundown toilet.
Yeah, I don't want to even look at that.
For May, you get an eagle.
Well, that looks nice, but how would I sit on it? Give it a 5.
Okay. For June, you get kiwi, and again, there's the flushing mechanism.
Okay, that's good that they're adding flushing mechanisms. We're going to give that another 6.
Another 6.
Yeah.
For July, that is supposed to be leather. A leather toilet.
That might actually not do so bad. It's seeming that the bowl has to be made of porcelain or something, or else it would go bad really easily. So assuming that, I'm giving it a 7.
For August, again, you get a whole bunch of leaves, and there's the flushing mechanism.
Okay. Well, the toilet is made entirely out of leaves?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get some. Hold on.
There we go.
Yep. So the leaf toilet gets a 5.
A 5.
Yep.
For September, you get a pineapple.
Again, any fruit toilet gets a 6. Because it would spoil pretty easily, especially what we're putting in there.
Actually, that doesn't actually look like real pineapple. That looks like plastic pineapple.
Oh, okay. So should we assume all the others were plastic? Okay, if that's plastic, then I'll change it to an 8.
Okay. For October, you get a toothpaste toilet.
Is the toilet made of toothpaste?
Yes.
Then it would fall apart on the first try. 1.
Okay, for November, you get honeycomb without the bees.
Without the bees. Okay, honeycomb's can actually hold up pretty well, so I'm going to give that a 7.
And I get a whole bunch of strawberries.
So that is actually strawberries, not plastic strawberries, so it gets a 6.
68.
That's a 5.23 for our toilets. Sorry, toilets, not very good.
So we've done the showers.
Shower, zombie zone, and toilets. What else do we have?
Let's do the mystery.
All right, mystery it is.
So, the mystery 13 pictures are... Do you want to use this as your go-kart?
That looks like a cool go-kart. Yeah, I would try a gold go-kart. Give it an 8.
Okay. For January, of course, it's a money go-kart.
Anything money automatically gets 10.
For February, you get an eggplant go-kart.
That would get squished very easily, and it wouldn't hold together very well. Give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay. For March, you get watermelon.
Same deal, 3. Any fruit or vegetable go-kart will get smashed pretty quickly. Those go-karts were barely holding up, and they weren't made of vegetables or fruits.
For April, you get breaded chicken.
Well, that looks delicious, but it would still not hold up very well. Give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
For May, you get cheetah print.
Oh, that would look pretty cool. Let's give that an 8.
For June, your go-kart's on fire.
0. For obvious reasons. I don't even need to waste any time on that.
For July, you get a snow go-kart.
A snow cart.
A snow kart.
A snow cart. If the car is made of snow, it would melt. 0. I would give it a 1.
And it's pretty stupid to have a snow cart in July.
Yes, I understand. And a nice sunny day, it looks like.
For August, you got slime.
A slime cart. Another 1.
And actually, if you look closer, there's actually an outline of a person sitting there.
Oh, well, I don't want to know what happened to that person. That's creepy.
For September, you get cotton candy.
I'll give that a 2 because it might taste good. Sorry, a lot of these things would not actually do what they're supposed to do.
Would you want to use a Ferrari
Yes,
go-kart?
I would. Give that a 10.
For November, you get spikes.
Well, is the seat covered in spikes? Or is the cart covered? Just is the part where I sit, is that spiky?
No, it's just the outside.
Okay, well then I'm going to give that an 8 because that could actually prove useful when dealing with other carts. So long as I don't get poked. So you see, just because something's spiky...
And for December, I get frozen raspberries.
Okay, a fruit cart gets a 3. Sorry.
60
divided by 13. It's not going to be very good. 4.6. Sorry, go-karts.
It's okay. Next up, we have cakes.
Let's do cakes.
For your birthday, you get a Skittles cake.
That actually looks pretty good, although I'm not a huge fan of Skittles. Give it a 7.
A 7.
A lot of these are going to be rated pretty highly.
For January, you get Oreo cake.
Yeah, give that a 10.
That's delicious.
Yes.
For February, you get Hershey's chocolate.
Another 10.
For March, you get KFC.
Well, wait, is just a bucket of KFC or is the chicken actually cake?
I think the chicken's actually cake.
The chicken is actually cake. Cake chicken. I don't know what that would taste like, so I'm going to give it an 8 because I have no idea what flavor it would be.
For April, you get a whole bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts.
So these are actually donuts. The donuts are not cake.
Well, no, there is actually cake on right there.
Okay, but most of it is donuts. Okay, so I'm going to give that an 8 because that does look good. But it's not...
For May, you get Reese's peanut butter cups.
Another 10 for sure. That looks wonderful.
For June,
0. I didn't know I was going to get a mold cake. Mold gets 0. Sorry, cakes. You're still doing pretty well, but no mold cakes.
Okay, for July, you get Nutella cake.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of Nutella. It does look good. Give it an 8.
For August, Steven gets a Kit Kat cake.
You might enjoy that Kit Kat cake. 10 for the Kit Kat cake. With the cake spelled with K, too.
For September, Sour Patch Kids.
Well, I don't think it would be as good, so I'm going to give that an 8. Still pretty good.
For October, you get Nesquik.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with the Nestle up there, but kind of looks like it says Nestle, whatever. I am going to give that a 9, though.
A 9. Okay, for November, you get Kinder Surprise.
All right, I'm not a huge fan of Kinder Surprise, but that cake does look pretty good, so I'm going to give it a 9.
And for December, get a strawberry cheesecake.
Oh, well, that's a hit, so I'm going to give that a 9.
106, that's the highest score.
8.15. Let's see if anything can beat that.
Okay, so next up.
Well, we did zombie zones, toilets, cakes, showers, and mystery. That means there's the animal army and army of different things. Let's do the animal army.
Okay, do you want pigs with tusks as your animal army?
Yeah, pigs are vicious. They will not only kill things, they will eat things. They can be pretty vicious. So yes, I'm going to give the pig army armor a 9.
For January, you get rattlesnakes as your army.
I want to give them a 10. Those things look really venomous. That would really mess everything up. Plus, they have arms and legs for somehow. I don't know how that even happened.
For February, you get lions.
Oh, lions are apex predators. But what the heck is this thing? Is this supposed to be a lion? That doesn't look like a lion. That looks like a sort of a weird human lion wolf type thing. All right. Well, I'm still giving them because even though I don't know if these are lions or wolf lion hybrids, I'm giving them a 9.
It looks like there is an eagle.
Okay, so this is a bunch of weird man beast things which are not all lions. So it's not really lions. It's just a bunch of weird hybrids. So that's why it gets a 9 instead of 10. They do look pretty deadly though. I don't want to be on the wrong side of them.
For March, you get a armored panda.
Oh. Is it a kung fu panda?
Looks like it.
All right, kung fu pandas are pretty devastating. I'm going to give it a 9.
99.
Oh, sorry.
For April, you got panthers.
Ooh, Black Panthers can be pretty devastating. We knew that from the Marvel movies. Plus, they come with their own swords. I'm going to give them a 9. I think these guys might actually beat the Cakes at the rate we're going.
For May, you got cute little kitty cats.
Okay, well, there's some knights that look to be not kitty cats, but even so, you don't want cute little kitty cats on your side. 3. Sorry, kitty cats.
For June, you got gorillas.
Ooh, gorillas are pretty devastating.
And looks like one of them has a tail and dragon wings.
Well, we got dragon gorillas. Normal gorilla, it's like 100 man with one gorilla. So if we think these gorillas can each take down 100 men, I'm going to give them a 9.
For July, you got a bee swarm.
Okay, a bee swarm would be pretty devastating. 10, because those things can move even faster than gorillas or snakes or other things.
For August, you got a whole bunch of giraffes.
Well, giraffes could mess you up if they're not careful, but they're not as deadly as some of these other animals. So they get a 6.
For September, you got hippopotamuses.
Oh, yeah, hippopotamuses are pretty devastating. You don't want to mess with one because they will mess you up. Plus, they have a very big size and weight advantage, so I'm giving them a solid 8.
For October, you got wolves and eagles.
All right. Well, we're gonna focus on the wolves. So you got some wolves that are bipedal and some that are quadrupedal. So you got all kinds of wolves. We're gonna give the wolves 9.
Okay. For November, you got running with the bulls.
Okay. Bulls are pretty devastating and are pretty impossible to knock over. So I'm gonna give them a 10. They're also much better armored than a lot of other bulls are pretty hard to take down.
And for me, for December, I got pigeons.
Okay, well, pigeons are annoying, but I wouldn't really rate them too highly as an army, so they got a 5.
106.
So that's 8.15.
So pretty much the same as the Cakes.
Well, wait a minute. One of them was... Okay, so we have to have a tiebreaker. I'm gonna give the Cakes the edge here because a lot more of them look delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, except there's only one really bad one. Whereas there are a couple of weird ones on the animals. So the Cakes win just by a nose. Okay, now let's do the army of other things to finish off.
To start off, we're starting with November.
Okay, why are we starting with November?
Because you get an army of snowmen.
Snow creatures too. Some are flying too. So that would be pretty snowmen. You kill some, but not all of them. They would just regenerate from the snow. So let's give them a 9. And why are we starting with November?
Because I know you said you don't like creepy snowmen.
Yes, but I would like if I could command an army of evil snowmen. That would be awesome. Again, we have to assume that this is an army that I'm using for my own personal use.
Okay.
Let's find something else from the.
Do you want creepy clowns as your army?
Well, those aren't some. We got all kinds of clowns. We got army clowns. We got clowns with different kinds of weapons. The clowns, although clowns could be killed pretty easily though. So.
Just keep the car on.
Okay. Yeah, we're almost ready to go. So we're gonna give our clown army the 7.
Turn down the.
Sorry. There we go.
There we go. So for January, you get an parrot army.
I don't know what a parrot army would do. It's not very useful. We're gonna get.
Did you notice that, or did you care, or do you listen to the commentary? I wasn't really paying too much attention to the commentary during this match, at least. Well, I thought they blew that, but otherwise, boom, GTS 1, 2, 3.
Come on.
So again, we had a one-on-one match with no furniture, a clear baby face and heel.
Wrestling podcast. All right. 7-5. Let's continue. What's next?
For February, you get a polar bear army.
Polar bear army. Polar bears are the most dangerous of bears, so I'm giving them a 10.
Okay.
The only reason I didn't give the snowmen a 10 is because they can be killed pretty easily, but they regenerate.
For March, you get the Marvel Black Panther.
Okay, an army of Black Panthers would be pretty unstoppable. So 10. One Black Panther is pretty badass. So an army with them would be just ripped through everything.
For April, you get the Pumpkin King.
Okay, well the pumpkins, those things look undead, so they would be impossible to kill. I don't know how you would kill undead things. Jack-o'-lantern, so that gets a 10.
Okay, for May, you get an army of SpongeBob.
Well, some of those look like deformed sponges. So, I mean, is SpongeBob ever been SpongeBob? He was in a death battle, and I think he won. So I wouldn't sell SpongeBob short. So I'm gonna give him a 7. But even so, he doesn't have that much of a killer instinct.
Okay, for June, you get a gorilla army.
Well, we already had a gorilla army, and they got a 9 before, so I have to give them a 9 again.
Okay, for July, you get a whole turtle army.
Oh, those look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or Blastoise from
Yeah,
Pokemon.
But they don't have those water cannons on their back, so I can't rate
Yeah,
them.
they look like Ninja Turtles.
Okay, so the Ninja Turtles are awesome, so they get a 9. But
For
that's
August...
gonna take a lot of pizza. Oh boy, Shark Army, yes, 10. I don't know how those sharks are flying, but, you know, we don't want to mess with any shark in or out of water.
For September, you got blue monsters.
Well, those things look frightening, but I don't think they would be that hard to kill.
And spoiler for one of the embarrassments, the blue monsters, don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, okay, well, you don't want to put those things in your mouth. We're gonna give them a 7. They look pretty vicious. They can do a lot of damage.
For October, you get a crab army.
Oh god, a crab army. Those are terrifying. Let's get a 9.
We already know about November.
Yes, and what's in December?
December, we got Spider-Man and spiders.
Oh, okay. Well, those get a 10 because one Spider-Man is pretty tough. A bunch of spiders and a Spider-Man, that would be a 10. All right, Spider-Man army does whatever a spider can. Oh, okay. This is 112. Okay, so that gets an 8.6 for the win.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. So what do we do now?
Off to the Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons first. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn these lights off.
Well, we can keep one on.
Okay, let's keep one on. Are you buckled in?